Hi everybody, and welcome to a very special place for me. It's called the Hofukuji. It's a Buddhist temple in Shimoda, where two important historical things happened. You can see here the statue of Sakamoto Ryoma. They tried to change Japan, not be involved in the question about Bakufu, save the Bakufu or destroy the Bakufus, or close Japan from strange foreigners after Commodore Perry arrived at the end of the 19th century, or try to open to foreigners. It was trying to have a new Japan, a new world, and it was chased from the Shinsengumi in Kyoto and then killed in Kyoto, and even not recognized by his clan. So on January 16th of, let me remember, 1863, he came here and tried to become again part of the clan. And that's one fact. The other one is that here we have the grave of Okichi. They call her Tojin Okichi. I don't like so much this way of call her because it means the foreigner Okichi, the stranger Okichi, the foreign Okichi. And she was a very important woman, because here in Shimoda, Commodore, I don't remember if Commodore Perry arrived in Shimoda or just the other American. I think it was Commodore Perry himself. They call the black ship Kurobune arrived here, and they start to discuss all the relationship between Japan and America. And I think it was Mr. Harris was here, and he wanted a geisha to stay with him. He wanted someone having care of him because he was ill. And here they asked to a geisha called Okichi to take care of him. But since she had a boyfriend, she had a fiance, there was a samurai. Hi. He had a fiance that was a samurai, and they say to him that he could become, no, sorry, he wasn't a samurai before. They say to him that he could become a samurai, could, have a upper grade and become a most important person if he let Okichi come to Mr. Harris and have care of him. What happens is that Okichi come here, go in Shimoda. She was born in, I think, Aichi Prefecture. She comes here, in Shimoda, she has care of Mr. Harris, and then everyone starts to treat her very badly. And in the end, she went crazy and killed herself, throwing herself in the river. Then nobody wants, her bones. So a very kind priest from this Buddhist temple decided to take care of their bones and build her grave. It's exactly here. Okichi no Haka. Haka is grave, and Okichi is the name of this girl. And today we have a Tojin Okichi Kinenkan, where Tojin stay for stranger, foreigner. And we're going to see the museum inside. So the entrance is like 400 yen, just 400 yen. And it's really near from Shimoda station. Just take 5 minutes by walk. And here you can see that many theatrical pieces, many plays have been done about, also movies. I think there was also a John Wayne movie called like Kurobune, about this story. It's a very sad story, but at the same time it hurts so much, because I'm a foreigner in Japan, and I know what it means to be discriminated just because you're a foreigner, to be said that you are not part of this world, if you are fully integrated as I am, if you can speak Japanese, there will be someone that will say, go back from where you're coming. And this happens in every country, not just Japan. Just in Japan is a bit more subtle because it's a country about uchi and soto, inside and outside. And this place make me cry. I don't know why it's time to come here. This is the grave of Okichi-san. And it made me hurt so much that she was so unfortunate. She didn't do anything, but everyone started saying to her that she slept with a foreigner and she was contaminated and so on. So, she just had to be sent there. She was sold by the government to take care of Mr. Harris, who had healed. Super sad. And the other person was here is Sakamoto Ryoma, and it's so strictly related because Sakamoto Ryoma has Ryoma-san. Mr. Sakamoto had this dream. He had this dream about changing Japan. He has this dream about founding a company and creating a new world, and went abroad. And he also is one of the most famous historical person in Japan. And he is always representing. I don't know if you can see, I think he has here also boots. He has a kimono because he's a samurai, even if a countryside one, but with boots. And in movies and in plays, he's always speaking a bit, goodbye ja, like goodbye and then ja in Japanese. And he's a very, very strong figure in Japanese history. And I love him more than anyone because, at least as he's represented, it was something trying to change the world. It was trying to say, don't destroy the Japanese tradition, but try to bring modernity and to open mind. And Japan is still Shimaguni. It's still an island. It's still a very close country. Japanese people still say, I'd like to see Asia, talking about the other Asian countries. They are in Asia and they don't know it. And it's very sad. And you can see a lot of, small things, like, for example, this is a portable medicine box. And this is for a tobacco holder. You have the pipe inside and the tobacco. And that one are carpenter's goods. So you can see also a lot of art. It's very nice, and I really suggest. Shimoda has a wonderful beach, and I know a lot of people come here in summer, so please come here and visit this place and pay respect to Okichi. That was the very first one who had to suffer the discrimination, even if he wasn't a foreigner like us, so he suffered first. And this is a photo of her. It's not so clear. Maybe you can see better. And here we have the last kanzashi, hair ornament that he was using. She was a bit of a girl, you see. She has the animalia items. Townsend Harris, yeah. He had a stomach ulcer. And these are the medicines. So he was here and Okichi was there to take care of him. But everyone was like, you're mixed with foreigners. It's disgusting. And it's so sad. And this is, I think, the kimono that she was wearing when she threw herself inside the river. And I love this because I feel it like a heart. The heart of lost Okichi-san. So I'm very emotional about this girl because 10 years I'm in Japan and I have to endure a lot of things. And also in Italy, my country, and other countries, every people has to suffer and similar things, even worse than I am. I'm lucky, I'm privileged. And here is the full story. So you can see that Okichi was a wonderful geisha, and she was asked to go to the Kurobune, the black sheep, and take care of Mr. Harris. So she was brought to the to take care of him. I mean, she was a nurse basically. He was old. She was taking care of him. But you know, for example, she wanted. This is something that I saw in a theatrical piece. So I'm not sure it's 100% correct. But for example, she wanted milk for him, because we drink milk from a lot of years ago, but Japanese people didn't drink milk. So when she went there and said, please give me a bit of milk from the cow, they were like, what is this, disgusting? And then she had to open, she felt in disgrace, she had no money, she had to open her own shop, and not sure which kind of shop, and start drinking. And as you can see, she went crazy. She was abandoned, and she was in misfortune. And also the person who loved her before cried about this, her disgrace. As you can see, she gave everything she had to other people and then threw herself in the river. And after that, no one wanted her, and this kind priest decided to take her body and gave her the grave here, when you can see it, when I show you before. And as I said before, for me, Okichi's stories is so important and so much related with Sakamoto Ryoma, who try to open to foreigners and to create a new community, because this is what about. It's about boundaries. It's to go beyond boundary and to go beyond racism and beyond discrimination, and try to, be not being just Nihonjin or Italiajin, so Japanese or Italian or whatever. I'd like to be a Sekaijin, a person from the world, without losing our culture and identity, but being together in this world, and fighting for the world together. So you have a lot of items here. You can see, you can buy some place, a lot of goods, omiyage, you can buy. And you can see the movie I was talking about with John Wayne. It's called Kurobune, or The Barbarian and the Geisha. And that's all. This is a small place, but you can learn about Japanese culture in that period, and it's also a wonderful oasis of peace. And I hope you can come here knowing the story and understanding that we are one world. And these two people, Sakamoto Ryoma and Okichi-san, understood it. And that's what we should do. Ne, Oneko-chan? You think so too, right? Yeah? Please have a look at my other videos too, and try to understand what I love about this country and what I suffer about this country, and why I want to be in a better world with my two most beloved countries. They are Italy and Japan. Bye.